What's up, world? It's your man coming back at you with the intellectual simpleton. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that like button right now if you're watching, if you're listening. Subscribe if you haven't. Take this journey with me. Today I want to talk about overall, just because I watched Hip Hop Uncensored with Santa and Oh God, and I just had watched this. I think they made this video a couple days ago. I just watched it, and I'm not just talking about it with them in particular, because I've been watching them guys. I like them guys, so I'm not gonna pick a side, but I guess I will be picking a side because I'm standing on the side of Kwame 100. I say that every time, 100. And there ain't no such thing as a perfect man. And I ain't saying he perfect and he all the way right. But what I'm saying, my opinion on what he talking about, I believe in what he really trying to do, 100%. And I know they trying to talk about, now it's about the fame. He getting a little attention. And that's the angle people want to put now. He like the attention. He got a little fame. I mean, somebody got to get the attention. Somebody has to have the attention. The only difference is, with that attention, what are your intentions? So with that attention, what are your intentions? And by that I mean, we're having attention. We're having people paying attention to you. Are you Malcolm and Martin, or are you Jesse and Al? Meaning, all four of those guys had attention, got attention, still get attention. But two of those guys are dead and gone and not here to know the attention that they got. And two of those guys have been here to reap the benefits of the attention that they got. But the only thing is, what have their intentions been? Have their intentions changed since they was rolling with the likes of Martin or Malcolm or whoever? Because, and I say that to say this, with all these new guys, these new so-called leaders, like your Dr. Boyce Watkins, and these new people who have a platform to speak on, like the Tommy Sotomayor's, the Stephen Jacksons and the Matt Bournes, and the Stephen A's. Like, what are you guys' intentions? Because Kwame is speaking good stuff, good shit, and he's trying to direct what he's doing towards the youth, what makes all the sense. Because some of us adults are just too lost. Like, it ain't no coming back. There's not no coming back from what y'all own, what y'all doing. So, why not focus on the youth? Because it starts in the mind of the youth. See, they conditioned us, and some of us, with what time we're in, we're able to uncondition ourselves and recondition ourselves to know truth, speak truth, try to live truth, and try to create our truth the way it's supposed to be. Meaning the melanated being the so-called black man, the so-called African. So I don't understand, like, you don't got to like everything the man's saying, but why are y'all coming and speaking out against him? Trying to say, defame his character, take away from his overall message, which is not just a good message, it's a great message, and a message that's needed. Why are y'all doing this? Like, why as black men do we have to always tear another nigga down because of the way he's going about trying to achieve the goal of black liberation? Because that's what it's about, ain't it? And then all you guys are talking and profiting, but ain't nothing changing. Talking and profiting, but ain't nothing changing. Dr. Boyce, like you said, and I've always thought this, I never understood, like when they say the game is to be sold, not to be told. Nah, the game is free, man. Give a nigga the game for free. And then the person take that game and create something for the next person. Now all this free game been turned in game for change. But when you selling it to a person, then you're limiting who has access to it, which in turn limits the change that you set out to do. But you're making change, and you're changing, but the conditions of the people aren't. So are you really working for the people, or are you working for yourself? Like, I'm a Malcolm man. That's my hero. And he always say, be weary of a man that the white man holds in high esteem. And then I look at you guys, and every time somebody digs deeper, we always seem to find you guys connected to the same people who you're saying we need to disconnect from. And it's always a business, money, financial situation for you. So we have to question the rhetoric that you spill if you're not living by the rhetoric that you spill. Are you speaking love? Or are you speaking hate? You tell us to not do it, not work for the people, but it's okay for you to do it because you got to do it. You sacrifice it because you got to do it for us. So you going to make the sacrifice. But it's a sacrifice if you profit and you gain wealth, but nobody else. You're not sacrificing for us. You're sacrificing us, suckers. And then, boys, what? You got people investing. Are we investing in black stocks? Are you promoting the white boy stocks? But why we investing in them? Why we just don't take this money and put it in our own pool and invest in ourselves? And create our own stuff. See, that's why I like Kwame. Because he exposing the people who you thought were the real ones, but they turning out to be fakes. And like they say, don't just be on a person's side because you like them. Because I like some of these guys too, and some of them gave me a hint of a piece of knowledge that I could use. But overall, they still suckers. And overall, they still selling us out. So it's still the same thing. They suckers. If you're not going to speak for them, please don't speak against them. Just don't speak at all. But it seems like all y'all that are speaking against him, you don't have to 100% agree with them, but you don't have to speak against them. And it seems like that's what y'all doing, even though y'all trying to make it like y'all not. And also, it seems like all the ones that are doing it are the ones connected somehow, some way to a certain individual, aka Charlemagne the Fraud, in some capacity. A person that he exposed, the man tried to do a fake apology, want to come on the show. And then I understand why Kwame not trying to deal with a lot of people, and he's very selective. Because he looking like the ones that's real been talking what they talking. So I'm going to mess with them. I'm not just going to be, if you ain't been talking the talk, I mean, I'll fuck with you, but I ain't walking with you. So I understand it. But it seems though, once he declines your offer to come on your platform, he gets talked about after that. So that makes me feel like there's people out here sending certain people out here at it for the bad. I'm pretty sure y'all making a couple extra dollars when y'all do what y'all do. That's what furthermore lets me know that Kwame Brown's the one to ride with, like Malcolm X was the one to ride with. See, we get these opportunities every so many times in a lifetime to really switch the meter and put things in our favor. But the people that know always throw everything at that to keep it from happening. And then them great leaders never get to rise to that greatness. Let's see what happens if we don't let that happen one time. If we let the man rise to the greatness that he reaches and see if change really comes about. Because I believe that it will. Because the ones who was really about change aren't here no more. Now we got one that's about change, and you see what they're trying to do to him. They're trying to change the narrative. Let's not let it do it, people. Kwame Brown, keep your foot on their neck, kings. All you sucker niggas, if you can't speak for them, just don't speak against them. Because we need unity. And sometimes unifying is just meaning don't say something. Don't say nothing. Just let the man work. Let him cook. That's all I want to say. You know what it is. You know what I like to say. Just a man with an opinion and some kids. Thank you for tuning in to the Intellectual Simpleton. Holla.